All righty, everybody should be coming on here live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Life Reawakened show. We are here with Dawn Crystal. I see hands raised. Hello, hello. Let's show Dawn some love as you join. Let's send her some hearts this early morning. It's 5 a.m. for her. So let's show her how much we appreciate her being here with us. So when we left the call on Monday, Dawn, there was still, I think, like 30 hands raised.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
we can try to hopefully dive in and get the ones that maybe some people that didn't get a chance.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Because it's trauma it's such a big topic for so many of us. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like some like big, huge event. Like sometimes trauma can be something small and it just gets stuck, right? Like that energy gets stuck and it affects so many areas of our life, from our
oh my
relationship,
goodness.
health, to our success, just all of it. It's amazing to me how much what trauma affects.
Really. And especially when you're young, I was going to say, even like, I always use me as an example because I was so traumatized. Gretchen, as I was telling you the other day, if anyone does a trauma program, it should be me. But even like, I remember going to school as a kid and just the bullying and the teachers. I mean, I don't know if it's like that now, but oh my
Right.
goodness, that was so traumatizing. Just
Yeah.
anything. It could be anything. It could be a car accident. I'm not. God forbid. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just giving anything. It could be a fall. You could fall down the stairs. I mean, anything. And again, we were talking about ancestral trauma too. So again, you don't have to have, like you said, anything big, but we could be carrying um, generations of our ancestral line that you're kind of the one that kind of picked this, I guess, in some ways. Before, I always say, before you came into body, to clear the family.
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
it depends. Everybody's got a different theme, but at least we cover everything here. That's the main thing. I covered every area of trauma that could that could actually affect you in any way. That would be in the way of you really stepping into your true power, guys, and really align to your soul's mission in this lifetime.
Love it. Love it. Love it. So I see all the claps and the hearts and the thumbs up, all
Yeah.
that good stuff
Well,
that you
that's
got,
really the truth.
and everybody commenting and telling us where you're from. We really want to dive in today, and because it is such a delicate issue, we really Dawn really wants to work with as many people as possible today to really help you kind of start that process of releasing that trapped trauma, so you can really get rid of those blocks and start moving in the direction that you want. So
Yeah,
if you
really start living. Start living, guys.
exactly
I can
for
tell you, all of us here have some goal or something that we're striving for. I don't care who you are. I'm not saying that it's all going to be traumatic trauma, but I can tell you it's something. It's a block somewhere. So if you feel blocked, or you feel like you just want, there's more to you. Let's put this way, Gretchen. If you feel there's more to you in this lifetime, then you're on the right call.
yeah, totally. All right, well, I'm ready to start unmuting people if you're ready, Dawn.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to roll. I'm standing here. I'm good.
Rock and roll. All right,
All
first,
right.
Sharon. Sharon, you are first up. You can unmute yourself now, Sharon.
Hi.
Hello, welcome, Sharon.
Oh, this is exciting. I don't know if it's my spine or
Okay.
my nerves, but I've got tingling through my whole body, and they'll go numb, they'll calm down. Excuse me, calm down. I've tried clearing myself in so many ways. I'm out of options.
Okay. Hi, Sharon. Have we spoke before? This is Dawn. Welcome.
Yes, it's been a few months, yes.
Okay, Sharon, you have had an injury before, your soul says, coming
Yes,
through. I don't know what happened. Did you have a car accident, or did you
I
fall?
did. I did, and you unlocked, or I don't know what the
Uh-huh.
word is, the back of my neck. And so that part got corrected. Uh, but the
Yeah.
tingling, I don't know what that is. It's almost like I'm being continuously zapped.
Well, you have blocks. You have blocks, but there's dude, and I won't get into your whole lifestyle because it's not really my business. But do you move your body? Do you stretch? Do you do anything I'm not trying to make you do yoga or anything, but I just wonder because I'm seeing a lot of blocks.
I
You don't mind if I,
do.
you don't mind if I look, okay? Because I do see that,
No,
you
go
know?
for it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do exercise. I do not do yoga. I don't like the whole pretzel thing.
Well, you don't have to do yoga. Okay, I'm just saying simple stretching. Yeah, I don't promote anything, but I'm just saying like just because I just see that you're black. Now, Sharon, let me ask you this. Your childhood was great or not?
Oh God, not even.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because you're so first thing I'm being guided to is in your childhood. So you're right on the call because I don't know if you were really abused. Would you could I don't maybe neglected. Is that the way? Or just kind of
I would say both. I was given
okay.
away out of anger, and that created a
So much
whole.
depression. Okay, let me ask you this. How old were you when that happened?
When my mom gave me away, I was
Yeah,
about
yes.
14.
Oh my gosh. My dear, that's trauma. Okay. So you are on the right call. I don't think we reached, did we do that? I don't think we cleared that last time.
No.
No, I just got
No,
this
because
on
I was
from you.
more. I was
Yeah.
more scared about the flow of blood to my brain than the
Well,
tingling.
yeah,
The
but
tingling, no.
there's a blockage, you know, it's called like a nerve block. I work with those, okay? Because my dear, I've had so many different things that happen to me, and I totally understand where you're coming from. But there's a lot of deep abandonment. I mean, your mother, she just
yeah.
gave you to somebody that you know, or you put in foster care, or what was the case?
Her mechanic was out the front door, and she said, "Take her before I kill her." So.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me, and I bless your heart. We're gonna go in and help that 14-year-old as well, because that's. I mean, 14. Let me put it this way: after you left at 14, did you go back to her at all, or was that it?
I made the mistake of telling her my son had died, and she said I deserved it, and hopefully they all
Oh
will
my.
die.
Okay, that's that. Your mom's got issues, right? And you haven't
Well,
talked to her
she's
probably
passed
for a
away
while.
now.
Okay, do you
Ironically,
feel
she called me for help.
okay? Well, you know, send her to God, send her to source, because you're not
yeah.
the one to save her right now. But the thing for you is, we need to make sure that your inner child is forgiven her, even though uh, this was not your fault. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, I do feel there's parts of you that are still. I mean, I understand that. I mean, that's your mother, you know. But let's go in and try to help her, okay, today. And I'm gonna go. I'll help you with the blocks, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of emotional around it, so it's not just physical. Even though you've had some physical issues, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of intertwined. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I get complex with this trauma stuff only because I've had a lot of trauma. So you're working, and I don't mean to be insensitive. I mean it with full force that I know what you're talking about, okay? Because I really felt I was abandoned, you know? So I get it. Ready, go? You ready to go, Sharon? I'm going to go ahead and do some healing. And that means for anybody on the call, you don't have to have major healing, trauma, anybody else here. But, maybe you do have some form of abandonment, okay? All right, we're going to start right now, Sharon. My soul's coming in with some light, so we're going to go ahead and bring in some light. Do you feel my energy when I worked with you before or not? Just curious.
Not necessarily.
Because you might not. Right, because you're kind of shut down. Yeah, and it's okay. That's going to start lifting off you because I can understand the way you survived. I mean, you had a lot on your plate. So much compassion to you. Okay, Sharon, we're going to start with some sound above your head, and I'm going to work because you did feel last time me doing some releases on you, so that you do feel. So that's good. All right, so you ready? Let's receive. Let's receive this. I like to call it a healing for your inner child as well, your 14-year-old, which is so hard being a teenager. And then being thrown out. Gotta send her love. So we're just gonna start right now. So I'm just getting energy moving when I make those little sounds. Cleared a little heavy density. Everybody gets this little cap layer. When I do that little ha-ha sound, guys, I'm carrying like a lot of density above your 7th energy center, your chakra, whatever you call it, above your head, okay? So we can get some flow going here. So I'm getting some energy moving up, so that might give you some relief. You're going into your spine right away, okay? To give you some relief, but also to kind of clear some of this. It's like really tight. Can you feel that releasing a little bit, Sharon?
Oh, yes.
Okay, we're going to go into that 14. We need to start going into some root cause, root issues here. So I'm asking your 14-year-old, even though I'm releasing a lot on you right now. Is everything's going up, so stay seated, please. You might get a little altered for just a minute. Because I'm clearing out a lot of dense, a lot of trapped emotions. They're coming out of your, I'm not surprised, your lower energy centers. You're just in your body all over. Excuse me. Can you feel that lifting out of your lower stomach?
Yes, it feels lighter.
Yeah, great. Oh, is that great? Okay, well, we're doing a lot of movement of energy. I'm going into the 14-year-old because she's kind of, gosh, I don't know. How were you at 14? Were you rebellious? Were you quiet? What was your personality? Just curious.
I'm not sure how to describe that. Because of my mother, we didn't talk back. We did what we were told, and we did it on the first go.
Okay, so not as fear. Okay, let's just bring love into her heart. I'm bringing it to a 14-year-old right now because I need to help her. I'm going to bring in love and light and update her records, okay? We need to update her records beyond this story in this lifetime and let her know that the divineness is here with her to help her. It's not her fault. Bringing her back in your heart space where she can feel the love that she so deserves because she's love itself. So bring that to her right now because she needs to be heard and respected. I'm giving her something that she wanted because a lot of things she wanted at that age and she just couldn't get it, you know? Maybe it was just something that would made her happy. Did she like to dance?
Yes.
Okay, because I see her dancing. So what I'm doing is I'm giving her whatever she wants right now to be this, you know, because it's almost like she felt deprived, right?
It's the only thing my mother gave me, teaching me to dance.
Well, good. She's got the dancing thing going, but now we need to make it more, not just dancing to release, which I think dancing is great because I used to run. I used to be a runner when I was a kid, so to run off my anxiety. So if we need to kind of make it fun for her, okay? So we're gonna give her some concert tickets and stuff that she likes, okay? Because she wants fun. Good. She's just really bringing the love in her heart right now.
Wow, that's a shift.
Yeah, well, it is. Can you feel it? She's starting to take it, drinking it. Now she's kind of like not sure because I'm not going to ramroll her. I'm very sensitive to know that she has been, you know, overstepped her boundaries with people. So I'm doing it in a way for her to try it on for size to see who she really feels to being her divine self and how loving it is. So she's feeling that now. There she's crying. She's receiving that very well. Wrapping her in this beautiful divine cocoon of light. How's that starting to feel, Sharon? Wow. That's a big
the rock in my chest is gone.
Yep, it is. Well, I just kind of had her try to emphasize who she is, and she knows that this is a story. She's a very wise child that you are, and I updated her records, but I also showed her she's a divine child, the divine creator, and she's worthy to be loved because she is love itself. Let's bring a little more light to your feet. I just cleared your spine too. Sorry about that. My throat's a little hoarse today. Sorry about that. Bringing some personal power and light to your feet. Just more of your personal power, just because you're a little bit wobbly on Earth because you didn't have a really good foundation. So I'm creating a stronger foundation with you to stand tall in your body, be safe, feel safe in your body on planet Earth. How does that sound, Sharon? That's what your soul is wanting me to bring in. It's not just about relief. It's about you standing. Remember I told you on the call here, it's about you standing in your power in this lifetime. Yeah. Anybody else is feeling this might feel more grounded because that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, good. Oh, good. That is beautiful, Sharon. You were like, you're drinking it up like water. So I love it. Now you're ready for the shift, which is what I like. So let's take a nice, easy breath into your lower abdomen, Sharon, and exhaling it out easy and effortlessly on the out breath. And just let me know how you're starting to feel. You know, I work really quick, but I just moved mountains for you.
You did. I can feel the tingling has
Yeah.
considerably gone down.
Mm-hmm.
The heaviness in my chest that I wasn't sure I even
Yeah.
felt that is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, there's a difference. Wow.
Well, it's opening up. It's opening up. Now, just remember something. You know, you have years and years of this stuff, and you're gonna have things come up, and that's why that's why I came out with this trauma program, because we need it. And I'm not saying if you do or you don't. I'm just here to help you, okay? Because that's really my whole point. Is just to help you move forward, regardless of whatever you do. I don't care. I want you to feel more empowered, and just know that you're going to be clearing some stuff. Your soul is telling me this. I'm a soul reader, guys. I'm not just a sound healer. That you're going to be clearing this, as pockets will come up here and there, but not to think that everything is wrong. Okay. It's just, now it's time to release so you can remember, we were talking the first call, if you were here, everybody, I was talking about raising our frequency, right? Okay. We got to raise, we want to be high vibe. We want to be all this high vibe stuff. Well, we got to raise our frequency. Well, we're working with the most dense part of our being, okay, which is our physicality, which is okay. But now it's time for you to let it all go and forgive. So she was willing to forgive your mom, which was really amazing. What a beautiful soul you are, and your 14-year-old. Because I've worked with other people, and their 14-year-olds like, no way, I'm not ready. But she was ready to release a lot of this, because she's kind of done being in pain. Would you agree? It's been heavy for you, your load. So bless you for what I saw her releasing this and forgiving your mom. Okay, but I also let her know if your mom comes to you, to send her back to the divine creator. Because you're not going to be here to help her at this point. The divine creator is going to do it. God,
the help she wanted was when she was alive.
Oh,
She
okay.
knew I
Well,
did
I know she's
energy
coming to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
at least, yeah. Well, some people are ready for it, some are not. But I think just you being your true self, because you're a very beautiful divine being of light, that your presence, was healing. But at the same time, when people aren't really ready to wake up, sometimes your energy could be, I'm a light being, so I could just tell you, sometimes we take it personal when people don't like our light, but actually in reality, we're almost like a mirror to other people to see their own light. Okay. And sometimes people just aren't ready for it totally. So it could kind of lash out at us. Okay. So, what can I say? I live like this most of my life. So, but anyway, I'm sending much love to her and yourself. And I could feel it. I could see in your energy. You have lightened up a lot, and just let this continue, because this is not going to just stop because I stopped working with you, and drink some extra water for a few days. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much.
I can feel, I can see your energy. And your back is going to get a little bit more loose. I'm not going to say, it is learned kind of contraction that you have. So you might have to eventually get some body work, but I think you're okay right now, what I just did. Okay.
All right.
Well, much love to you, Sharon. Thank you for being back, my dear, and allowing me to serve your highest good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good job, Sharon. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
All righty. Next up is Rhonda. Rhonda, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
I'm just thrilled you called on me. I was just typing that it always is work, and I've been working on trying to raise my energy now for over 2 weeks.
Wow.
And the earlier one, I really felt it, but I just keep getting like right now my headache and just congested and weak, and I'm just at a point where is it COVID again, or is it just, should I go to the doctor? Am I, is it something that I'm not going to be able to clear? I'm so determined to be positive.
Oh, I love you.
Active. And I just wondering, and I love you, Dawn, and I've worked with other healers, and I was on a whole seminar last weekend doing nothing but, and I thought it was cleared. And then again with you earlier, but I'm just laying down right now, and just like feel like I'm yelling, and it's like exhausting, and I'm going, please, God, just tell me, whatever I need to do, and I'm open to whatever you can bring to me.
Rhonda, bless you for being here, and you're receiving so many blessings right now.
And I
don't
have
know.
had a lot of trauma in my life, and I believe
Yes.
me, and probably previous, and I've been working on that, and I accept
I know.
and knew
I-
comes in every day
compassion.
that you got to keep trying to work, get
Well,
beyond
it
it.
depends.
Yeah.
It depends on everybody's story. I had a lot, extreme amounts. I just thought I would never get over the hill. It just felt like it was just like, I mean, and when you say you can't get up around it, you mean just don't have the energy, right? You just feel lethargic,
It's
or
fatigue from, the long, but I thought I was through that. I just did a fantastic trip back home to Alaska and
okay.
hiking and all that and did
Oh.
fine. And then, and I'm a dancer, I dance and do stuff. And now
Yeah.
I'm back, like 2 years ago, I'm back, I had a few months and then I'm back and I'm going, is it a block or am I really,
Well, let me ask you this. What I want to know right now is, like, when you say, what are you feeling in your body right now? Just heavy or what? So I can start.
I get really brain fog and like I actually almost went to emergency, which I hate. They killed some of my relatives. Don't go there. That's trauma. Lost a mother, mistake in the hospital, a sister. Couple
no
years
wonder.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
scared
don't
of
have a whole lot of
doctors.
faith. Okay, I'm not going to get into the
No.
theatrics, but I will. But I have compassion that you don't have a lot of confidence in our
I had a
system.
sister at age 16. She was 12 to anorexia nervosa. So I've had trauma
Oh,
for,
gosh.
that
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
realized, and that I've, realized that, I need to overcome that. But it's like,
Well,
it's,
you're doing
is
the
it-
best you can.
yeah.
Your
and
soul's
help.
coming in, right? Your soul's coming in right now. I'm a soul reader. Okay.
Yeah.
The main thing is
Thank
that
you.
we're going to send some love to you. Your soul is going to come in with some energy of light. I'm going to move a lot of trapped emotions for you today, because I feel like you're kind of bogged down with a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
You just have years and years. And let me ask you this, growing up, and I won't get into a whole story because I could go on for hours, and I want to work with a lot of people and I want to help you too. Did you have a great family or not?
I thought so, but they were very strict, over religious and
Yeah. Okay.
controlling, and I was in a wild environment and rebelled. But then, of course, when I lost my sister, everything, became
How old were you when you lost?
dysfunctional.
How old were you when you lost your sister?
I had just turned 16, and she was almost 12. I
Oh
was her
God,
big
that was
sister.
traumatizing.
And guilt. Oh yeah, I was guilt. I couldn't have saved her.
Okay,
so
do you mind if
had
I
to
work
go through that.
Do you mind if I try to help working? You see how I know you're doing a good job, but your soul brings me right to her, to kind of help her out today. And of course, I'm going to help get some. I mean, I'm going to do as much work as I can in a couple minutes, okay? Which is miraculous. But you're willing to receive this, right? Whatever you're needing right now.
Yes.
And I want to know that your soul says that you're doing everything right and sending love to you, because you have been through a lot. You also are here, unfortunately, Rhonda, that you signed up before you came here to clear some family ancestral stuff too. So you're really a strong person, I mean, I'm not saying I did the same thing. I came here and I'm like, oh, did I sign up for this? Wow. I'm like bogged out with my own childhood stuff. And then you got the family stuff on you too, right?
Yeah,
So-
it's coming in.
I know, we all have a
just in the
different
last couple
story.
weeks, Yeah.
Okay, bless you. All right, well, just keep doing everything. And your soul says, if you don't have a day that you don't feel good, I know you really want to be active, but just do a little less and try to even do like 10-minute walk or something. But it's just going to be right now, because your soul's going to start really right now. I'm just going to move a lot of energy. So you ready?
Yes.
Let's just, instead of talking, I just want to start working. But I'm going to work with your 16-year-old today, because that loss of your sister, what did she pass from? Just curious.
Anorexia nervosa before they knew
Okay,
what it
so-
was.
Okay, so let me put it this way. So was it a long, drawn out passing with her? Like
Yes,
in and out?
with counselors and
Oh gosh, horrible.
therapy.
Yeah. Okay, that's really sad. Okay, so we need to help. You saw that. That's trauma for many years, or however long that went on. So we need to.
And I was mean to her.
Well, of course, you didn't have it. That was your coping mechanism, Rhonda. I mean, you were angry. You had all kinds of, because you couldn't help her. I lost my brother. I lost my brother at age 16, and I was actually, he was, at 16, I was 17 years old, and he died of just drugs in front of me. I'm just giving you this to tell you really quickly. And I was helpless because I couldn't save him, So I understand where you're coming from your sister. Do you see how I have compassion? Because I've been there, All right, so I lost a sibling too that was 1 year younger than me, and it was really horrible because I saw him just kind of just kill himself. All right, so are you ready? Let's go ahead and bring this
Yeah.
in. You ready for some shifting? Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's bring in some light, Rhonda. We're going to bring in the divine creator that beats your heart and breathes your lungs and does it for every living creature on the planet. So let's do that now. We're going to go ahead and start healing. We're going to bring some light into your 16-year-old too today. So she knows that it was not her fault. She's very confused. And I understand that. Okay, we're going to bring in some light. Because we're going to start clearing out a little bit of do you feel my energy a little bit coming in?
Yeah, yes.
A lot of compassion, a lot of love coming to you. I'm going into just kind of being like the Roto-Rooter, the Roto-Rooter. I'm going to make it a little light right now. The Roto-Rooter. I'm going to go ahead and start clearing out some trapped emotions. So let's just do that first, and I'm going to go into the 16-year-old in a minute. So anybody else here on the call, so you know that you're part of the call, everybody. If you got some trapped emotions, that's what I'm clearing right now on Rhonda. You can receive it too. Good. How's that start to feel?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm opening your central channel because you're very contracted, so we need to get some light in you. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I have quite a bit leaving right now. Might be a little dizzy because it's coming up and out. Clearing your liver from anger. A lot of anger and frustration. And I could be current too, by the way. Because you're not feeling good, and I get that. So let it go. Let it go. They're good. That's good. Doing a good cleanup on you, girl. You're receiving it really well.
I need it.
Well, let it go. Just let it go. How's that start to feel? A little lighter?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now we're going to get into the 16-year-old. I want to send some love and light to her and update her records. That's the sister that passed. I'm so sorry, and I know you couldn't do anything for her. I understand because that happened to me too with a sibling that was younger than me, and I have so much love. And your younger side of yourself knows I'm telling the truth. I've been there, and it's not your fault. We're going to give it to God, the divine creator, all this pain that you've been carrying on your shoulders and all this responsibility of you thinking that you had to do something that was never yours to begin with. We're going to send love to you, but we're also going to bless your sister from afar. She's in heaven, and she's very happy right now. She wants you to be happy. So we're going to kind of update you right now. She's willing to receive this and also release this to God. Okay, good. A lot of it's lifting off your chest right now. Do you feel that, Sharon?
Yes.
We're letting her heal into the light. This is a lot that you've been carrying on the load on you for many, many years. And that's what's keeping you heavy. A lot. I'm not saying this is everything, but this is a big part. Bringing more of your personal power and light to your feet to planet Earth. It's time for you to stand in your power. And Rhonda, really shine your light that you were not able to early in this lifetime. So you can stand tall. You feel that coming into your feet, my dear? And your
Oh, yeah.
spine is just straight, your spine just straightened up?
Yes.
Good. Oh, that's so beautiful. You're going to be releasing for a while after this, but take a nice deep breath, Rhonda, into your lower abdomen. And easily and effortlessly exhale on the out breath. Now, that was a lot of work that we just did in, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, but your inner child, you might feel a little bit of motion. I don't know if you felt the emotion with me working with the 16-year-old, because you know, she didn't have a voice, you know. She just felt so responsible, and I gave her so much love and compassion from the divineness in myself, and updated her, and she was willing to release this big load that she's been carrying, which you've been feeling your life, most of your life, of just heaviness, you know.
Well, Dawn, it also, I got my dear sister who I just lost. She was addicted to opiates. It included her too, and I thought I could do more, but she died at least at a rehab, a sinner. But
well, the thing is, you're
helped.
older now. Your soul says this. I'm not only the butt in, your soul's talking too. Your soul butts in. You were old enough to cope with her, you know. With that, I'm not trying to be senseless. I'm just trying to say that you're older now to. But back then, when you were 16, it was, you didn't. I mean, it was just confusing, you know. I mean, it's never easy to lose a sibling, but especially a sibling, like you said, you had a 12-year-old. You know, that was hard, and you were young yourself, you know. But right now, I think on your own, even with your soul says that, you know, with her and everything she had nothing to do with you. You know, of course, you bless her and love her and just release it, because it's never been yours to begin with. You all can only do is be loving and supportive, you know, because we all have our own stuff. And, you know, you've had a really, you know, challenging family dynamics. I get that, because I've been there. I mean, I lost most of my family too. It wasn't in the way that I wanted them to leave, you know. So the main thing for you right now is sending you love. You just received a big healing, and I want you to feel this, not sidestep that. You know, you deserve to receive this. Yeah. I'm going to leave you in this energy. I just kind of reset you so you can actually give yourself a chance to feel this. And it's, you know, I know it's always us looking for the next thing, but right now your soul says, no, this is releasing. This is going to be releasing for a few days. And you could feel the lightness. The main thing is you could feel the shift. And of course, we're going to have things that come up here and there, but this was a big shift for you today, for me to get into a big load on you that was able to, you were ready to release. So thank you for doing that. And I thank your 16-year-old as well.
Thank you. I feel new. Thank you, Dawn. I love you. Thank you.
I love you too, Rhonda. Thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing me to serve your highest good. And I'm so glad that you were willing, Rhonda, to release. So thank you for doing the work. Okay.
Thanks for calling on me.
Rhonda. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. Bless you always.
Very good. Awesome.
Put up
Dawn's program link here in the chat so you guys can have it if you want to take a look. If you have any questions of that as we go through these, that would be good. And also keep us posted. I see some comments here of people feeling the energy. Lots of people feeling the energy. Someone here says they are sweating. So keep us posted too on how you guys are doing. Because Dawn is working with people, because you can also receive this energy and be open.
Well, sweating is good. I like to call it, sometimes sweating is actually, like, a lot of times your body just releasing, or it's almost like we become a furnace and we start burning up things that are there. So it's actually good. I mean, and not everybody's going to sweat, but that's a good sign. If you're sweating, that it's almost like we become like a incinerator in some ways, and we start burning up our own stuff that's there that we're maybe not even conscious of. Okay. So it's awesome.
Okay, next up, Victoria, you are next in line. Victoria, you should be able to unmute.
Hi, Dawn.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, Gretchen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Victoria. Have we spoke before? Is this our first time?
First time.
Oh, welcome to the call. And so anyway, how may I serve you today? What's happening?
I can relate to everyone who's on the call so far, and a lot of I've faced a lot of childhood trauma. I've done so much work with that. And then I honestly feel like at this point, you just feel like I've been trying to do all the somatic work, and I just feel a lot of things have gotten probably re-triggered because I feel like the body is the last thing I was kind of just avoiding, I guess. And it's like, just doing so much work and just feeling like this is the part that's hard to push past. And it just feels like
Well,
everything's running on a loop, and I feel like I'm stuck moving forward, and I want to move forward, but this thing
well,
just
you
feels
are.
weird.
Yeah, we got to kind of shift a little bit stuff here, Victoria. Now, your trauma, and I won't get into everything. Your trauma start from early on in this life, or was it just an incident, or was it ongoing most of your life, or what's kind of the theme here?
Childhood. And it was like, yes, I'd say from like 7 to 16. So
Okay, so just continual.
it was
Uh,
it was a very confusing environment. The family
yeah.
was loving, and then yet my father was extremely abusive. So it's like, I
hmm
think you said confusing. It was very confusing.
Was your dad abusive in a way that I mean verbally, or was it physically, or both?
All of it. And
Okay,
much
gosh.
abuse on both sides of the family. So I just feel when I had my breakdown, it was
Yeah.
definitely facing a lot of things, and I can resonate with what you spoke to the last caller of like, you're dealing
hmm
with things that aren't yours, but you don't know that when you're going through that. So you're
Oh,
trying to,
absolutely not.
yeah.
Yeah, Victoria, I said so much love and compassion to you because my whole life was trauma too. But you are doing your work. I know it seems like you're not moving forward. Is there something that's holding you? I mean, when you say you're on a loop and you want to move forward, what do you want to feel, or what do you want to experience that you know of right
I'm
now in this lifetime?
I probably feel just, like what you said, living this life and not being afraid of living in your body. And I just feel that
Yes.
trauma from there. And I've done so much, but you just feel like there's this thing that's like, okay, what is it? I've done all of this. And then yet I just
Yeah.
have this thing that's still there, and it's playing this old tape, and I'm trying to like, okay, that's not here anymore. But yet it's still,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Um, do you feel a lot of fear in you still, or is it unconscious? Just curious, because you had a lot of fear, and I can understand. Is your father still alive, or he's deceased?
He passed.
Now, did he ever say sorry to you before he left?
No, that never got to happen.
Okay, what about your mom? Your mom was just what, passive, or was she afraid of him too?
Very passive.
Yeah,
She came from childhood abuse as well. Like I said, it's
yeah.
definitely generational on both sides. So I feel like I got slammed with all
Let me
that.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Was there other siblings with you in this situation, or were you the only one?
No, I have siblings.
Were they experiencing this, or was it you feel it just mainly you took the grunt of it? I'm
No,
just curious.
they experienced the physical and verbal abuse as well.
Okay, are they dysfunctional? Do you feel that they've been kind of affected? Let's put it that way from all
Yeah,
this too.
yes, I have one sibling who's doing the work as well, but one sibling really is not.
Yeah, it's fine. They're just not ready for it. So you're
Yeah,
kind of doing the family dynamics too. So,
right.
Victoria, from is there any age out of the 7 to 16-year-old, 16 years, of course, sorry, that just was really hard for you? Like, I mean, just anything come to mind that was just really, really, just, extreme,
I would say 16 is when suicidal thoughts started. So I
Oh,
feel like that, and I just feel like I never really shook that like my whole life. I mean,
yeah,
I'm better now, but like that really
no,
just riddled my whole young adult.
yeah.
It would just kept coming back. So that was hard.
Well, because I kind of get yes, and another thing too is it's looped is right in some weird way. I don't like to use the word, but it is. And there's and some part of her being really felt so like just buried alive in some ways. And
Yes.
she does have a little death wish. I'd like to clear that on you today. Okay, so maybe that's what you're feeling. Okay,
Mm.
so you mind to clear that today with her? We're
I
gonna
just,
send some love and light. I mean, it's gonna help a lot, all ages of you. But that was like a breaking point for you.
yes, yes.
So let's go in and start doing some work. You ready? And I'm going to do the same thing with the last caller. And she had a 16-year-old too. It's amazing how that's an age that's like almost, well, you don't understand that's young adolescence, very confusing. But, and then you have all these years before that just kind of compounded. So let's go ahead and just start working things with you. Victoria, you're on the right call because that's what I'm all about. I know about trauma firsthand, but I also know how to work with it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's begin with some light. Do you feel energy or not? Because I work. Everybody's different, but I bring in divine creator energy. Okay.
I do.
Okay, let's bring in some light, and we're going to bring it in beyond your mind, but we're going to bring it in what you're needing right now, so it'll help you beyond this call. You know, it's actually a free healing, and you're going to get a gift. Okay, so you ready to receive that?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Dawn.
You can't pass it up. So let's go ahead and receive this. Heaviness. So I'm just letting all parts of your being know that I obviously been through a lot like you have, and I'm just sending so much compassion to you because I don't want to ramroll you. Obviously, you've been ramrolled most of your life, right?
Yeah. Yes.
With disrespect. So I'm sending love and light and respect and honor and gratitude. Thank you for being here. So I'm being allowed in. So thank you for allowing me to come in. Only with love and light from the divine. So I'm going to start clearing off some of these heavy trapped emotions that you've been trying to work on. Okay.
Yes.
That I'm being allowed to release because it's just kind of sitting there. It's almost like festering wounds. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Can you feel some energy starting to come in?
I do.
Okay, let's let it come in and do its thing from the divine. Gonna clear your liver too. I'm like preparing the canvas, but I'm clearing out a little deeper. You're doing everything right, but I'm just going in to kind of just be like the Roto-Rooter, just kind of pull it out, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like weeds. Don't mean to be senseless. I'm just trying to tell you that you've done a lot of work. Some of this stuff just needs some help to release it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you could start feeling that right now, just let releasing. We're letting it go because it's all old stuff. With compassion and love. A lot of sadness, oh my God, fear. Clearing a lot of fear out right now. How's that starting to feel right now?
I'm feeling a lot of like buzzing in my feet, my hands. I'm feeling it. In my back. Yeah.
I'm clearing a lot of your lower dantian as well. Just pockets. Just getting things moving because you have done the work. So we just kind of need to kind of reset you and get you up to date. Okay.
Yeah.
Where you're really at. So doing really good cleanup. Going into the 16-year-old, I'm just going to ask her if she's willing to release this and release this death wish. I hate don't use like she's a word of that, but she really was really, you know, she had enough. Yeah. And we want to give it to God and update her records so she really knows that this is just old karma that you came into this lifetime to clear this family. And I know it's a lot of work because we don't really realize it, you know, when we sign up for this kind of work to help the family. But you're like, I call you the old soul of the family, you know? I don't know if it just, you know, a lot of people don't get you, right?
Yeah.
Because well, I get that. I'm the same, but I could see that. So we're gonna go and bring love and light into your 16-year-old and kind of clear it, update her records because she's willing to release this now. So this is gonna help you a lot because you can't have that on you, okay? We're gonna send love to her and light and just kind of update her records. And your inner child from underneath will feel this. All ages of you. Okay, she's feeling it now. I'm just asking her for permission. She says yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're clearing this death wish. And if anybody has one, like I just saw one, someone just bleeped said they had that. It could be unconscious, but you know, you do have it. So we want to just clear that because you really don't want to die. It's just the way you were feeling at the time. And you were so, you know, you were going through a lot. So we're clearing that right now. Because she does want to live, and that's good. I know she did. It's just sometimes we just do these things because, you know, it's you know, you were really bombarded. So saying loved her, updating her records. I can feel that lightness starting to happen in your hearts because she's starting to feel this lightness and who she is, and just this gifts of who she is that wants to come to the surface more. There's a lot of things happening here. It's time for the shift, you know?
Yes.
She's a little scared. Of course, she doesn't know. It's the unknown. But I'm telling you, it's with the divine God creator that we all come in with gifts in this lifetime. And the first, they're there to share with our own selves, but of course, we're here to share with others. Can you feel this energy coming into your heart space at all, Victoria?
I do.
Okay, good. We're just letting her receive this in a way that is gentle and nothing forced. Trying it on for size is what I'm asking her to do. When I get her excited about life again, getting her in life. Yeah, just you're good. Your central channel just opened up. Bringing more of your personal power to Earth and your body, planet Earth, to your feet. Okay, just take a deep breath, Victoria. These are activations only. Not only am I clearing, but I'm activating. But how is it starting to feel? Just, you know, I'm doing a lot of work in like 2 minutes, you know, but I'm doing a lot of deep work,
Yeah.
you know?
I am sweating like crazy.
Great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Let me help some more of this more because your body's like a furnace. It's like burning it up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, hey, my girl, when you're ready to shift, you got to do the shift, right? It can be a little overwhelming, but this is good because you're ready. You're like chomping at the bit. I love people who are chomping at the bit for change. Okay.
My armpits are like sweating like crazy.
Well, great. Let it burn it up. Your body's burning it up.
Okay.
It's okay. It's actually really good. You're getting lighter too, by the way. Okay, that should made it a little easier for you. How's that?
Really good.
Oh,
Dawn, if I can, thank you so much. But if I can just mention, like you said about getting excited about life, you're making me think like, yes, I feel like that's the block here. Like there's parts of me here at the trying to start over in my life. Like it doesn't trust that excitement. And then I feel like with all the somatic work I'm doing, I've been in my masculine like my whole life. And I think
I get that.
With the healing that you've just done, will that help me really embrace the feminine? Because I probably
I just balanced your it's so beautiful that you just said that. I just balanced your male and female. I lived my whole life in male. It was not accepted in my family. So I totally get that. It's a very misunderstood being the divine feminine, but so needed by men and women to be equally balanced. You know what I'm saying? I understand that now, but you know, I don't think we were ever, I don't know, I feel like you're like me. I was never given the space, you know?
Right.
My family was too afraid of the divine feminine. You know what I'm saying?
Very, yeah.
But it's happening for you because I just balanced your male and female feminine. So let that unfold because that's a big shift for you. I didn't feel you were too much over to the male, so just so you know that. I just balanced a lot, you know, so you have trust in your divine feminine, you know, because that's really what you're coming into right now. But your soul's going to keep you and I'm very much balanced. Okay. I have to say, I've done a lot of work like you to make sure that I'm masculine and feminine. I think they're both, I'm talking healed. Okay. I'm talking divine healed,
Right,
male
right.
and female. Okay. Because of course we have the divine, injured, whatever. I don't know if it's your divine feminine or male, but that's what I'm clearing.
Right.
But just we're talking the healed part of you. Okay.
Right.
So yes, your soul this is where you're headed, into more just excitement of just waking. I know it sounds like la la land maybe a little bit to you right now, but you have divine seeds that have been planted in you right now, and they're going to be watered by the divine. You're even though you're not talking to me, this is going to happen, but
Yeah.
you just keep doing what you're doing and be loving with yourself and doing the work, because I just gave you a big, not just a boost, but
Yeah.
I got things moving and I got things shifted in a big direction, for you in the way you want to go. Okay.
I feel
So, set your intention. Yeah, it is. So, it's a gift from the divine, because you're ready for this state and you're not alone. You have a lot of love around you. I know it's hard to feel that when you're going through this, but I can tell you, I not only bring in the energy of light from the divine creator in your soul, and everybody on the other side for you who's rooting for you, that you don't even know that's there, that you're helping from your family, even though right now you're not worried about that, but you have so much support, and that's what you're going to need to start. That's what really wants to start coming in to support you. So keep your intentions high, and if you need to journal about what you're wanting and be clear, that's great. But right now I got your body, everything on board, because you had, like I said, I just cleared a death wish off you. That was huge. Okay.
Thank you, Dawn, so much. I feel like so honored, and thank you for your support on this leg of
Well,
my
my pleasure. I'm
Thank
glad I
you.
was able to serve you. And like I said, it was no coincidence that Gretchen picked you. So she's on board too. So you have a lot of love. So bless you, Victoria. Keep us posted how you're doing. Okay.
Thank
And I'm so
you.
glad that I was able to work with you today and meet you, and I'm share my gifts as well. Okay.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank
Much
you,
love
Gretchen.
to you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, Victoria. Good
Yeah.
job for being here.
Mhm. Bless you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going deep today.
Yeah,
I'm
we
telling
are.
you.
Getting
Yeah.
lots of beautiful work. Yes, feeling
Yeah.
balanced from your energy. So this is very cool. Very, very good. Okay. Next up is Joyce.
Excuse me.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Gretchen.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi.
Aloha, Joyce. How are you doing today?
I am good. Loving the show. Thank you, Dawn.
Oh, so glad. Very good show today. I know. I actually think it's very well needed right now for a lot of people. So, Joyce, have we spoke before? Or is this our first time? I always like to know.
A couple of years ago, I did a session
Oh,
with you.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, so anyway, how may I always like to start just to say, how may I serve you? What's happening and what's going on with you? Is there anything happening that you feel that you want to change, or you feel stuck, or what's happening with you?
I feel very stuck in life, and I know I've had
Okay.
a lot of traumas, major ones, minor ones.
Uh-huh.
Start just a few hours after being born, my father talks
Oh,
me, a nurse bumping into my bassinet and me just suddenly screaming with my fists in the air. She startled me so bad. And it's like I
wow.
turned bright red. And then just a year ago, I slipped on a stairwell, the last 3 steps, and fractured my fibula,
Ugh.
displaced it, had to have surgery. That was quite traumatizing to me.
Which,
lost my
which,
independence. It was the
right or left? I'm sorry, I'm
Right.
just looking, right?
Right. I couldn't drive. I couldn't walk
Ugh.
on it.
Wow. I'm sorry, that hurts. Yeah, and how's
Yes.
it doing right now? Is it kind of weak, or is it getting better, or what's the
It's-
sensation?
It's stiff. It's not as swollen, but still swollen. And I am self-sabotaging myself by not doing the physical therapy exercises I
Wow.
need to strengthen it. And I'm stuck. I'm blocked with that.
Let me ask you this: your family, you said that did someone tell you that the nurse did that to you when you were just born?
My father
what-
witnessed it through the nursery.
Oh gosh. Well, that is kind of. It was your mom and dad were together most of your life, or no?
They're still together, 94 and 89 years old.
Wow. Okay. Would you consider your childhood being okay, or what? Or
It
what?
was
I mean,
okay. We're definitely
okay.
a family working out karmic issues.
Yes.
And I was the black sheep because I was the spiritual one.
Oh well.
And they
We're gonna
understand
change.
me.
I understand that you're like I said. There's always one of us that are I call us the older souls. I don't want to call you the black sheep, because I want you to know that you are magnificent to come in with that kind of strength to help the family dynamics. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And but the main thing for you is I could see I don't like to be, I like to be positive, but you're, you are the more awake one,
Mhm.
of the family. Yes. And then we are
Yes.
more sensitive and we pick up on a lot more of the load in that respect. So I get that. But I want to just see here. Your mom, was she kind of nervous?
She was disempowered, kind of,
Yeah.
she didn't get it. She was kind of clueless.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah. Yeah, because I kind of feel like you kind of picked up a lot on her energy. And again, bless your mom, bless her. Your parents did the best they can. I get that. But, still, I want to go in and kind of help you kind of move some of this energy and update your records a little bit. Is that okay?
I would love it.
Because you say you feel kind of stuck, right? Is there
Yeah.
anything and you're not doing your physical therapy? Okay, well, I understand. I mean, I don't know what your physical therapy is, but I don't know. I don't know what they do for you, but I'm going to try to help bring some energy to that part of you that's having it. There's just some issue with you being supported. So that's why I keep getting supported. And I wanted to, was your family just busy with their own stuff, even though they were putting a roof over your head and feeding you well? But I don't know if you had that support, right?
I did
Or
not have that support. My parents were emotionally unavailable.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of expectations.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. And you had other siblings and with you or just yourself?
2 younger sisters.
Okay. So you were the older one. Okay. That's kind of hard
Yes.
too. Okay. Are you close with your sisters now?
Not really.
Okay. Okay. So, how's your body feeling right now? Besides
It's,
having the pain in your right fistula, but I mean, how's your body just in general feeling? Just drained? You feel good? Just
it's fatigued. I wake up
fatigued? Okay.
every morning feeling like I never slept.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's
do you mind if
a little
we?
stiff and achy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We all get that a little bit. You do have a little bit of toxins though in yourself too. I'm just giving you a heads up. Okay. So I don't know if you do any
Okay.
natural, nothing heavy duty. I'm just letting you know. So I'll help move out a little bit of your toxins. Okay. And
Perfect.
toxins could be from trauma too, by the way, anytime, but I'm just kind of seeing toxins on you for some reason as well. Okay. So Joyce, like I said, this is what a lot of people see. Your family looks kind of normal from the outside, you're growing up, but you're not feeling the love and nurturing because they're kind of stuck in their own world too. Your mom and dad, they did the best they can. A decent childhood, but still not, for you being the older soul and you coming in with this, I kind of feel like you have a load that you came in this lifetime. You're aware of that. You're here to kind of help the family dynamics, but then again, you have, your own stuff too from your own past lifetime. So I want to update your records right now. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that right now. Joyce, I don't know if you feel energy, but we're going to bring in some energy from the divine creator. Do I have permission? I'm going to start
Yes.
bringing in now. Okay. Let's just for your highest good, whatever you're needing right now. So just clearing up some heavy denseness around your upper channels. So we're going to let it go up. You're going to stay seated while I'm working with you for a minute so you don't get dizzy. So I'm going to bring some energy of life force through you. Kind of like just a big wash of kind of whatever you're ready to release. This is good for anybody on the call right now, by the way, because you could tune into this. For anybody who's kind of feeling fatigued and some trapped emotions. Yes, I see that. And you fell, so that's trauma right there, right? Just you said you fell just recently.
Yes.
And that is a big, I could see that. See, trauma could be present too. You feel some energy starting to come in and kind of some I'm bringing energy up and out, releasing. Bring it through your central channel, just kind of bringing some light expansion. Some toxins are leaving. Some pathogens are leaving. Just environmental stuff, okay? Some sadness. Oh gosh. Frustration. Just frustration right now too. Clearing the trauma from the fall. Some love in your heart. Updating your records. You feel something happening there in your heart space?
Feels lighter.
Yeah, well, I'm bringing love to your just parts of you because it's just a part of your being just needs to feel this. Okay, we're going into your legs here too. Regeneration. Do you feel that in your leg?
Do.
Both your legs. Okay, good. A lot of regeneration happening right now. Cellular as well. We're accelerating your healing, okay?
Okay.
Because it's ready. Time. Good. I'm clearing some pain. You have some pain. That's releasing some pain there and some swelling. Can you feel the release in your legs? There's trauma too around that, so I'm kind of clearing the inflammation. A lot of some inflammation, kind of. There, it's releasing. That's good. Very good. Got a good flow going through you right now. That's really good. Things are opening up, clearing up a lot of trapped emotions, a lot of sadness, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. Could be old. Letting your inner child that you are understood. Divine loves you. It's within your heart, and you're doing everything right. You know, might not a lot of people around you might not understand you, but you're a really beautiful soul and light who you are, and so appreciated and loved for being unique. How's this personal powers coming into your feet right now? Kind of blocked before. So we're letting that come in. It's time for you to stand up in your own power, connect in with your divine self, and really come into your light in this lifetime. Okay, take a deep breath. How's that feeling, Joyce? A lot
I
of
can
happening
feel
there.
Yeah, I can feel the energy buzzing around like a river throughout my body. I
Mhm.
really feel it in my hands.
Yeah, well, a lot of things are opening up, but I also worked on your I don't know if it feels a little bit less pain in your area where your leg had the injury, because I went in and just I really brought in a lot of high vibration healing to that area of acceleration, but I
Mhm.
also did a lot of work around of the inflammation that was kind of stuck there. It needed flow, you know what I mean? Like I got more flowing where you can actually accelerate healing. It was kind of stopped up, you know?
Okay. It does feel freer.
It feels what?
Freer. When I move it, it feels the range of motion is freer.
Yeah, it is, because it was kind of blocked. And I opened up your central channel where you can actually breathe deeper now because I cleared a lot of, you've done a lot of work. So I don't want to say that everything you've done is not, you've done a lot of good work. It's just, I just need to kind of update you. Do you know what I mean? Like I needed to clear a lot of this kind of trapped stuff on you, trapped emotions, kind of just old stuff that's ready to be released. Does that make sense?
It does.
So I just got things moving and updating you. It's like these are activations. But we did a lot in 2 minutes.
You did.
Yeah. Good. I just set it up. I set you up so it continues beyond the session. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, I can hear in your voice. Like I said, I work really quickly, and I work so beyond the mind, so our minds don't really know. Your body just needs time to kind of receive it and integrate it, but you can feel it because I just moved out a ton of energy and a lot of stuff that's just kind of stagnated. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of old. That's just lingering. We just kind of cleared it out, so you can actually move forward with grace, ease, and feel more flow and not stuck. Okay.
I am so delighted. Thank you so much. So grateful.
Yeah. Well, Joyce, bless you for being here on the call and allowing me to serve you because you helped other people on the call too. Because I just saw someone say that they felt their feet flowing with energy. So thank you for being here. And like I said, you helped others as well. So Joyce, bless you. And I only wish you the best. Let us know how you're doing. Okay. This is going to take a little time for it to unfold. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. My pleasure. Much love and light. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for being here.
Yeah.
All right.
And I wanted to mention my remote healing. And I'm not just saying, I'm just saying remote healing will help people unwind too. Because I know we're offering the 60 days, and I'm just saying it because, like I said, it's ongoing support and also release, because a lot of people have that issue of just like, they feel like they're just like buried alive. You know what I'm saying? and I understand that. So sometimes, things have to unwind it and things have to come up. So that's why I like my remotes. Okay. Because my remote healing will work with that as well. So
Awesome.
anyway, yeah.
Very good. All right. I'm going to post the link here again
Thanks, Joyce.
for the program. It's lifereawaken.com/rebuild24. Again, lifereawaken.com/rebuild24. The remote healing, like Dawn just talked about, is there's 30 days included in the program. And if you join before Sunday, you get an extra 30 days. So you get a total of 60 days remote healing. Someone, Dawn, is asking, is it okay to receive your remote healing if they're getting remote healing from someone else at the same time?
Well, I'm in a whole different vibration, guys. I think that other healers benefit from my work because I'm coming in with really high light. So, like I said, it's going to help everybody here because I'm bringing in the highest vibration from the divine creator. So it's not going to interfere. If anything, it's going to help your other remote because I'm bringing in the highest frequency of the divine creator. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep. Perfect sense.
So it's actually, it can only do good. I promise you. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Also, I want to let you guys know there isn't a session add-on. So if you feel like you want a one-on-one session with Dawn, you can add that onto the program and get that session. When Dawn and I talked before the call, there are only 5 left. So she's very busy, doesn't have a whole lot of time, but there are 5 sessions left. Dawn,
That's
who
it.
is appropriate to have a session with you?
I think people just kind of know. I think because I could, the sessions are deep dive. Okay, they're deep dive into NES. I like to say, Gretchen, I leave the sessions open. They're open to whatever you want to work on. I mean, I work on people's physical bodies. I work on the trauma. I work on pretty much everything. Within that short period of time. So I know people come to the call. I mean, the good thing, the way I work is I actually listen to you and I work on what you want to work on, but I also work with your soul wants to work on. So I want to bring all parts of you together again, into harmony, which is your body, mind, and spirit. So I go deep, and you could just see 2 minutes. And I worked with the last caller on her injury on her body. And can you imagine what a full session would be with me? It's amazing,
I'm glad you said that.
considering I mean, I work on anything. I work on anything on those calls.
Perfect. And so these little mini sessions today are really seriously just mini sessions. And you see what happened in that small amount of time. Whereas a one-on-one session with her is 25 minutes that you get with Dawn. You get to really dive deep into whatever you want to dive into. So,
and it might be stuff that you might not know, but I have time to at least go in and do more investigation, and actually go in deeper. So I don't want to take away from my mini sessions here because they are deep, but I'm just talking about I could go deeper even, So you kind of know, people just kind of know, like, I would literally like to, really, I feel they can tell from my vibration. I think a lot of people, Gretchen, can feel if I, just by me talking and everything I present here, as far as my vibration, how they feel about it. So that's just my gift, you guys. Okay.
Very good. Very good. All right. So again, like there's still 34 hands raised here today.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So, it's definitely trauma healing is definitely a topic that affects so many of us. And if you guys really can, if you're feeling drawn to this program addresses it at its core in all areas.
Yes.
So I definitely jump in. The one thing about Dawn's programs is prices them very affordably.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That she can help as many people as possible.
Mhm.
And also the work is powerful. She covers all areas. A lot of you I know have gone through many of her programs and can attest to that. And this one is really devoted to the trauma piece of things. So if if you have healing, if you've tried healing on certain things, whether it's a stuck, health issue, or whether it's, a relationship, like all of those things are affected by trauma. And so they may feel a little better for a while with other, types of healing that you've done. But then if it comes back, so if it's that reoccurring
Mhm.
thing that keeps coming back, trauma is most likely the culprit. And
Yeah.
that needs to be released in order to really move forward. So if you can do it and if you're drawn to it, I highly recommend, joining this program and joining before Sunday so you get that total 60 days of remote healing.
Yeah, and I want to mention too, the MP3s are here with you for life, so you can have them because even if there's levels to your trauma, which that's a lot of times it is. I cover everything, even in the MP3, so it does work you through it. And remember, my MP3s are very powerful. They're only like 10 minutes long, and they just go in every time you listen to them, and whatever next level it's coming up for you. So you do have something that you can have for the rest of your life. I really say that I really covered everything here, Gretchen. In my remote healings, I'm very proud to say I'm one of the first people who ever put remote healing out. It's my true gift. So when I say remote healing, it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, guys. You're in this vibration of support for your trauma. And of course, you can set your intention for the 60 days if you like. A lot of people do. But it's amazing how, you're working with divine creator energy. It knows where to go with you guys. So my job every day is just to kind of adjust the energies if I need to. And a group collective, I do that every day, but it's going 24/7 with me. Okay. So you're getting that for the full 60 days. So, and it's very powerful energy, just that alone. I know a lot of people who are healers, they like my energy too, because they're in my remotes. It really keeps your vibration up high as well. Okay. So it's really good for your spiritual, just for your spiritual journey as well.
Very good.
Okay, Gretchen?
Victoria, who you worked with just a little bit ago, says, yes, it's hard to believe this is a mini session because it's
Yeah.
and expansive. Thank you again, Dawn, and thank you, Gretchen.
Bless you.
Been on many
Yeah.
calls, and it's my first time getting selected, feeling very blessed. Awesome, Victoria. I love that.
Thank you, Victoria. Bless you. Yeah.
So Barb has a question here. So she says she has your dental program from
Yeah.
years ago. And is it possible that dental issues aren't completely not clearing up due to trauma?
Absolutely. It is, but I could also know my MP3s do go deep too. But if you have both, you can actually listen to the dental MP3s and listen to the trauma MP3s too. Do you know what I mean? You can mix and match any of my programs as well.
Awesome. But again, only listen to like one a
Well,
day.
yeah, you want to space them apart. I would say more than you can listen to more than one a day, but just remember something. They're going in deep to bring up stuff. So, we want to allow your body to be able to release and integrate. Okay. So, you could probably fit 3 in a day if you really wanted to. But space them out about at least 5 or 6 hours apart. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
That's all.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, one more time. Here's the link, lifereawaken.com /
Okay, great.
Rebuild 24. Again, lifereawaken.com / rebuild 24. And Dawn, I just want to thank you for being with us today because this really is such an important topic. And I know that you really wanted to help our community again. If you guys didn't listen to the whole call, listen to the replay when it comes out and listen to Monday's call as well, because there was a lot.
Oh yeah, real powerful.
Yeah. And you can receive the healing, even if Dawn didn't work with you personally, just be open to receiving, and you can feel that and receive that as well.
Yeah, and I saw the comments today too. People were feeling it when I was working with the other callers. So everybody does receive it, even if you're not one that really feels, because some of us just don't feel, Gretchen. But you do receive, guys. I just want you to know, even if you're one that's just don't really feel, just be easy on yourself, because that's just the way you are right now, and things will unfold and you'll start feeling more and more. Because I was one, Gretchen, I don't want to get into it, but I didn't feel most of my life. So I get that. It's a process, but you do receive. So anyway, yeah, that's all I want to say. Thanks to everybody being here, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Flying. Let's show
love
and our appreciation for being here with us again today. We so appreciate you, Dawn, and you
Well,
being
it's mutual.
ready for sure.
It's mutual. My pleasure. So glad I could be here to serve everybody. And everybody, I love you all. Gretchen, I love you dearly. And all I could say is I hope I helped a lot of people. And yeah, the recording's there for you anytime, guys. So anyway, much love to you all, and Gretchen. And all I could say is have a beautiful, blessed day, and a big aloha to everybody.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. And thank you everyone for being here. So glad to share this space with you, and looking forward to seeing you again. And Dawn, as always,
Yeah.
love you and thank you for being here.
Much love. Gretchen, you are a sister. All right. So bye, everybody. Thank you,
Everyone.
Gretchen. Have a beautiful,
Bye-bye.
blessed day, everybody.
You too. Bye-bye.
Aloha. Aloha.